Thank you, Chris. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alex Grinberg. I'm CEO of eWise. As I've spoken to hundreds of international banking execs, one thing's pretty clear. The vast majority of them are very concerned about the changing payment landscape and the impact that that's having on their P&L. Well, what's the problem? Part of the problem is that consumers are finding online payment in general, very difficult, very risky. Merchants are having to wear the cost of that risk, and financial institutions, banks in particular, certainly lag behind in offering creative solutions for alternative payments, in particular payments online. As a result, third parties have stepped into the void and have created alternative solutions, but consumers don't necessarily want to use them. Consumers would rather stick to the relationship that they have with their bank. Merchants are still having to wear significant incremental cost risk, and the banks, A, are missing out on revenue, and B, are certainly feeling disintermediated. The industry's been crying out for a solution, and the solution one that delivers incremental revenue specifically for the banks out of existing infrastructure. eWise has created that solution. eWise has launched a solution in the US. It's called Secure Vault Payments, which is specifically designed to put the bank back in the middle of the payment process. We're delighted to demonstrate today and to announce today the launch of eWise Payo in the UK market. We certainly believe, and I know it's a bold statement, that this is very innovative and will be seen in time as akin to launch of ATMs. Where to go, but that's our focus. Let's have a closer look. Nathan will run through a real-time Music Maestro payment transaction using eWise Payo. Select Payo. The key thing is that Nathan's bank is now integrally involved in making the payment online. That was fast, wasn't it? Why don't we come back and just take a closer look as to what actually transpired. Nathan is on a shopping site. He's choosing to buy a bunch of music. We won't make comments about the choice of music. He proceeds to the checkout page. Now you know and understand a lot of logos that you see there in the cards. We're different because we're now offering eWise Payo, which is a payment option that allows Nathan to make a payment directly from his online bank account without any disclosure to any third party. That includes the merchant, that also includes eWise. Nathan has chosen eWise Payo, and now he selects the bank that he wishes to make a payment from. Nathan has multiple banking relationships. He chooses his bank, and he will be in real time redirected to the dedicated login page of that bank. Owned, controlled, managed by Nathan's bank. Not a third party, no disclosure. Nathan is transacting with his own bank. He's logged in with his own credentials. Now, he's got the transaction details in front of him. He's got the choice of accounts that he wishes to pay from. He's on his bank site. He's familiar with it. He logs in multiple times a week. He knows the user IDs and passwords. It's very easy. The account balances are presented to him as part of the same process. Why? Because he's on his banking site. He's chosen his current account. Very wise. All he needs to do now is click on confirm, and in real time he's redirected back to the merchant with now a guarantee of payment to the merchant, and at the same time he's also got the funds being transferred in the UK in real time out of his current account through faster payments, courtesy out with our friends at VocaLink, to the merchant's account. So a number of things have happened. He's paid an online transaction directly out of his bank, zero disclosure, real-time payment, real-time guarantee for the merchant. He's good to go. As impressive as that is in the online world, wouldn't it be also cool if we could do the same thing in the mobile or point-of-sale world as well? Well, eWise Payo delivers. If we can switch over to the mobile. Thank you. Through the eWise Payo mobile app, which is integrated into Nathan's bank mobile application. We can now, using the power of the QR code, which contains all of the necessary information for the bank to process and complete the payment for that particular purchase, Nathan uses the mobile app to scan the QR. There it is. 4-digit PIN, or whatever the authentication is required for Nathan's mobile banking app, and he's done. Now, as impressive as that is, wouldn't it be also good if you can use the same process, the same methodology, and the same user experience to make a payment in real time for something you see in a magazine? With eWise Payo, you can. Wouldn't it be also cool if you can use the same process, the same user experience, to now make purchases for goods and services that you see on your television? With eWise Payo, you can. Here he is going to pay a bill. Got it in the mail, it's got a QR code, he scans it, he authenticates himself to his own bank, and he is done. No disclosure, private and secure. The key proposition is it puts the bank firmly and squarely back in the middle of the payment process where the financial institution, Nathan's financial institution, firmly belongs, generating incremental revenue. The consumer experience is fantastic, and it's totally portable, whether it's online, point of sale, mobile device, it doesn't matter. The merchant gets the benefit of a guarantee of payment, higher conversion, and virtually zero fraud because Nathan's authenticating himself through his bank, and the bank generates fantastic incremental new revenue out of existing infrastructure. Come and see us, we'll tell you more. Thank you very much.